Aileen Wuornos, the female serial killer who terrified Florida. She was called the Damsel of Death, a woman whose troubled past spiraled into one of the most chilling crime sprees in American history. Aileen Wuornos, a name that still strikes fear, pity, and controversy. Unlike most serial killers, Aileen wasn't the shadow in the dark. She was out on the highways, thumbing rides, carrying a gun, and leaving a trail of bodies across Florida. Welcome back to another episode of True Crime Stories. Born in 1956 in Rochester, Michigan, Aileen Wuornos never had a chance at a normal life. Her father was a convicted child molester who ended up taking his own life in prison. Her mother abandoned her before she was even 4 years old. Aileen and her brother were left in the care of their grandparents, where abuse, neglect, and alcoholism poisoned what should have been her safe haven. By the age of 11, she was already trading sexual favors for food, cigarettes, and money. By 15, she was pregnant, the child given up for adoption. Soon after, she was thrown out of her home and forced to live in the woods. Homeless, desperate, and alone, Aileen turned to sex work just to survive. In the late 1980s, Aileen hitchhiked her way through Florida, surviving as a prostitute. But in 1989, her life, and the lives of others, took a deadly turn. That year, the body of Richard Mallory was found shot multiple times. He was a 51-year-old electronics store owner. Aileen later claimed Mallory had attacked and raped her, and that she killed him in self-defense. But Mallory wasn't the last. Over the next year, 6 more men were found dead, all shot with the same .22 caliber pistol. Their bodies were discovered dumped along highways. Each victim was middle-aged. Each one picked up Aileen while she was hitchhiking. Her motive? Some say robbery, others say revenge against men. Aileen herself insisted it was always self-defense, that these men tried to assault her. In January 1991, Aileen Wuornos was arrested in a biker bar. Authorities had linked her to the murders through fingerprints and pawned items belonging to the victims. Her lover at the time, Tyria Moore, would become the key witness. Under police pressure, Moore convinced Aileen to confess, and she did. On tape, admitting to the killings, though maintaining she was fighting for her life every time. Aileen Wuornos was convicted of 6 murders and sentenced to death. During her trials and appeals, she gained national attention, portrayed by some as a monster, and by others as a tragic victim of abuse, mental illness, and a broken system. In October 2002, Aileen Wuornos was executed by lethal injection in Florida. Her final words were bizarre and chilling. "I'll be back, like Independence Day, with Jesus." She was 46 years old. Aileen Wuornos remains one of the most infamous female serial killers in U.S. history. Her life inspired documentaries, books, and the Oscar-winning film Monster, where Charlize Theron portrayed her. But beyond the headlines and the Hollywood scripts, the story of Aileen Wuornos forces us to ask, was she a cold-blooded killer who preyed on strangers? Or was she the product of a lifetime of abuse, driven by survival and rage? The truth may never be black and white. This was the story of Aileen Wuornos. What do you think? Was she a predator, a victim, or both? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more chilling true crime stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.